Okay, we're live, everyone. Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I'm standing in front of this door here to remind me that we have some purchasing to do. If you look at the bottom left corner over here, 10,000 florins. And that's a lot of florins. And we want to make more florins. We've got lots of armour to collect, lots of weapons to collect, lots of items for the gallery. So this doesn't actually, I don't think this actually provides any income, but it's just reminding me that we need to purchase stuff. So you remind me as well. At the end of the last episode, what happened? Well, we have, to recap, we've lost Uncle Mario. Monteriggioni has been completely destroyed. And so we can't put art in the gallery there, not at all. We have a new antagonist in Cesare Borgia. He is more intense, has more energy to take over Italy than indeed the Pope Borgia has, the Pope Rodrigo. And he's got the apple. So that's our beef, basically, in Rome. We need to conquer it. And to conquer it, we need help. And we're we're a third of the way there with the help, because we've got help from the mercenaries and Bartolomeo d'Alviano and his lovely, lovely wife, Pantasilea. The beautiful, maternal Pantasilea. We like her. We like her a great deal, don't we, chat? Welcome, chat. Welcome back to the stream on a Sunday. Can't guarantee I'll be here every Sunday. It was touch and go today because Sundays are quite a sleepy day, isn't it? It's quite a, what should I do day. And but I'm glad to be here now. So hello chat, welcome Felix, Ross, usual faces of El Kiki, Akash, our moderator Nikki, Kieran, MSD Gaming. Welcome everyone. I'm very well, thank you very much, Nikki. Very well indeed. Been enjoying the sun here in the UK. Been enjoying the Olympics. This morning this morning and afternoon watched the highlights of yesterday. Don't care who wins medals. I just, watch this sport once every 4 years, these different types of sport. Watched a bit of archery today, watched a bit of synchronised swimming. Don't give a monkeys about it, but because it's Olympics, I'll sit and watch it, and it's quite exciting. But you'll never catch me watching the World Championships or anything like that. But other than that, just raring to go here with our Ezio. So Akash says, hey Wolf, you were talking about games to explore in some stream. What do you think of Ghosts of Tsushima for a playthrough, for a story video? Yeah, so I played it through. I enjoyed the game relatively. I actually started a Let's Play of it, but got sidetracked. But I did finish the game, and I did enjoy it. Not as much as I thought I would, but it's very interesting, especially the gaming mechanics. And do you know what? I never play multiplayer, ever. But I got sucked in and roped into the Ghost of Tsushima multiplayer, and I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. I thought it was brilliant. Okay, hello Cole, 700. You've not missed a lick. We're about to start in a moment. We have two. You see on the mini-map down the bottom right, we have two main memories to contend with, and we have been introduced to this sort of assassin target thing, which we can usually pick up from our friend Machiavelli. There it is over there, usually. But we're going to go and see Pantasilea first. So, when you guys are ready, I think we'll kick off. I thought about changing outfits as well before we started, but I don't like wearing silly outfits that don't fit in with the story. I don't know what you guys think about this. So if we go into our inventory, go into our outfits. Now, I don't like things that we haven't earned or we're not meant to wear. So I want to wear the normal outfit that was given to us by Machiavelli. We later find out. And we've also got these other capes, which I don't mind wearing. But then we can dress up as a young Ezio, or we can dress up in the armour of Altair that's been lost, or we can dress up in the Altair's robes, which is ridiculous. And this Draken armour, which reminds me of the armour that Cesare Borgia wears. I'm not a fan of that, so I won't be experimenting. It's not going to be a fashion show here. The only outfits that I will ever entertain are the ones we earn fair and square in the main world, or are given to us canonically, like this. Don't know what you guys think about wearing outfits that shouldn't be worn. Right. Let's go and speak to Pantazalea. There she is. She's I don't know if we've read this actually, this database. She comes from a long line of fierce fighters. The Baglioni, rulers of Perugia, had been at war with the Odi family for some time, and skirmishes in the squares of the city became an almost daily occurrence. At one point, the cathedral was used as a barracks. In 1500, during the marriage of Astora Baglioni, the Odi attacked, killing the groom and several others. The Baglioni counterattacked, and several of the Odi were murdered. The marriage became a massacre. Pantasilea was a product of that rough environment. She was smart, unafraid, and tough, and unlike her husband, she had tact. Pantasilea was known for sharp strategizing. Whenever that girl encounters resistance, like the waters of the Tevere, she changes courses until she has that for which she came. Now she has you, maybe better for it, wrote Doge Agostina Barbarigo after learning of their marriage in 1498. Yes, she's clever, she's pragmatic, she knows how to get the best out of her husband and people, and how to manipulate in the best possible way. And she looks like, is it Bianca, the sword? Looks like she's giving Bianca a good polish. El Kiki says it's technically canon since the animus that edits the outfits on Ezio. I don't hold with that, El Kiki. I know what he's saying, but I don't hold with it. I don't like it. I want it to be something that Ezio wears because we're Ezio. Goal 700. The robes of Altair and the armour of Altair are given to hide the fact that the armour of Brutus is horrendous looking. Change my mind. I won't change it. I would never think of changing your mind, Cole. Ever. It's your opinion and you hold on to it fiercely. But please, assess it. Once a year, assess your opinion. So the only person that can change your mind is you, Cole. So do the hard work. Come back to me at the end of the playthrough. You still feel the same? I know you've done that hard work. Hello, Achieve Tech. Welcome from Melbourne.
Madonna, has Machiavelli sent word?
Yes. The pigeons deliver the names of key papal agents. The Jubilee has brought pilgrims to Roma, their money taken by the church in exchange for absolution. Threat of damnation terrorized those reluctant to pay. The agents' collections go directly to Cesare.
I will make money the least of their worries.
Okay, so we've got to run interference on these debt collectors that are raising funds for Cesare. Okay, now, call the horse, because we can. Do you know what, though, in fact? That has been purchased, that's fine. Is there anything else to purchase around here? There is that to purchase, but... no. Yes, I think that is our mission. It doesn't look... it's sort of the same iconography as when you pick up the mission in the first place. But let's go over there and finish that off first. There we go. So Cole 700 says there's a glyph at the outer side of the walls of the barracks. Do you know what I might do, Cole? I might do that towards the end. I might get it in one go and use a guide to guide us there and do it in one go. I think that's the best thing to do. It might not be the best thing to do, but it's what I've struck upon. Now, that's curious. That's it. No, we're picking up a new contract here. I do apologise. I'm off the pace on where we need to be. Where is that mission? So that is a memory start for the other factions. Right, let's go and do this Borgia Tower. Right, the Borgia captain is there. Okay, I remember this is quite difficult. He's wandering around. We don't want to get seen. Because if we do, he runs away. I have had trouble with this on more than one occasion. Got plenty of bullets. Okay, now we've got a good vantage point here. I think he's going to come round. I think he's going to come round. I fancy he's going to come right past us here. So we've got our position. Okay, Elke, he says, I can change your mind. The armour of Brutus looks similar to the armour Maximus wears at the beginning of Gladiator. That's a good point, isn't it? Sparrow, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, Jebron. The glyphs aren't worth it. Well, we can all be the judge of that because we're going to do it anyway. I can't remember anything about the glyphs, so you might be right. Right, no, he's not moving, is he? He's not moving. He's not moving at all. Wait till these guys move around. Oh no, ruined it already. Right, let's just run and get him. This is a terrible way to do it. Do you know what? I thought he was going to run away on his horse, so this is all right.
Don't see him. Caesar is offered to pay handsomely for such an ugly head. Show him what it means to be an enemy of the Borgia. Come on, men! We are Borgia! Destroyers! Come on, men! We are Borgia! Destroyers! Caesar is offered to pay handsomely for show him what it means to be an enemy of the Borgia. Caesar is offered to pay handsomely for such an ugly head!
Okay, this guy is not dying well. He's not dying well or quickly.
Show him what it means to be an enemy of the Borgia!
Come on then, son.
Come on, men! Caesar is offered to pay handsomely for such an ugly head!
Not dying well at all.
Show him what it means to
He's
be
an
an
absolute
enemy
beast.
of the Borgia! Caesar is offered to pay handsomely! Show him what it means to be an enemy of the Borgia! Caesar is offered to pay Show him what it means to be an enemy! Come on now!
Got him. Right, flee. Flee, men. Not worth my time. So Brock says the glyphs give us the Eve storyline. Ubisoft abandoned. Yes, that was going to be interesting, was it not? Just recuperating our very meagre health points there. Marty Chang, welcome to the stream. So Sparrow says the armor of Brutus sucks. Like, imagine having a warrior armor in an assassin game like TF. Another one that doesn't like the Brutus armor. Well, we're going to find it. I'm going to wear it. Oh. I'm going to parade it in front of you. Anything we earn, it's going to be used. Right, I'd like to get up there. There we go. It's going to be used and enjoyed because it's been earned. Don't care what it looks like. Winding our way up this interesting tower. And it's also interesting that we have towers that we don't have to necessarily synchronize. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but if we burn this, we don't need to sync it. It becomes our tower. Yes. Viewpoint synchronized, 6 of 24. Okay. Now, because we've got a bit of money, buildings can now be renovated. So that's what we're going to do.
What became of him, huh?
First of all, I'll do the bank, because it's always useful to get the bank, because the bank you can then collect your money from the bank. So that's first. Master Chang throws the enemy and then throws a heavy weapon them afterwards. Yes, I haven't thrown a weapon yet, and that is a good thing about this game, isn't it? Visit a bank to collect income. Can we collect any income here? Do we have any yet? We got a little bit, which I'll collect. So we have 10,000 left, and we're going to spend it. We're going to, as always, this game teaches you how to do business the proper way. Buying assets, making money, buying more assets, making money, and paying yourself last.
The best in Middle-World. The best prices. I have a wide range. Will be using public funds.
Nicky, I've robbed you of a proper sync round. So, like the bird's eye view around the synchronization. I can't think of a better word for it. What is it? Like the as it circumvents. Oh, I can't think of the word. How would you describe it? Sync round. I think you've done it better than I have. And anyway, yes, it didn't do it. But we've got a nice swan dive from a burning building. From the panoramic view, Sparrow. That's what it is, a panoramic view. A panoramic view, that's what it is. A sync round. It is not, it's a panoramic view. And we didn't get one, no. We got a nice swan dive from a burning building, which is quite dramatic. So Cole says, in all of my playthroughs in AC2 and ACB, I grab the cards, throw them off the rooftops while singing It's Raining Men. Fun times. It's cheap too. You should have a chat to Nikki. She likes to sing strange songs off the top of buildings. Kieran says, I would argue that the burning jump mixed with the music is a lot cooler. It's different, shall we say, Kieran? It's different. It makes an interesting change. But I'm yet to be bored by a synchronised panoramic view in even when I accidentally do it twice. I've got an artist studio over here that we can purchase. We've still got quite a bit of money left. Mighty Chang asks, are we going to go for the platinum in this playthrough? No, we're not. We're not. I've actually got the platinum on this as well. So are we going to 100% it? Probably not. I'm not interested in collecting things too much. I'm collecting lore, I'm collecting story. Other than that... let's rent... So we can rent factions, which is interesting. But I think a slight waste of money. Elkiki, this is PS5. So Sparrow says AC3 has the best sync presentation. Okay, we've got some missions here. Right, and 3's a crowd. Cesare hopes that our rebels will stumble into his line of fire. His expert gunmen wait, instructed by their master to shoot unsavory targets on sight. Kill the targets within 2 minutes for a full synchronization. Blind them to further our cause. Okay. What are we missing? Now, do we need to do it quietly? I'm not sure. This guy's gonna get got. It's very, very quick aiming mechanism for this gun in comparison to AC2. That took a long time. It's quickened the pace. If I want to get this full sync, should I really be looting? Really quick. I think I just might go for the trifecta of bullets here. Now, can I get him from the corner over here? Yes, I can. Full sync, 3 targets within 2 minutes, killed the snipers. Okay, now, I think we can go along and grab these. Oh, we've also got that Christina mission, which is beautiful, isn't it? Right, let's mop up these first. I think I will start with the blacksmith. Really pays to buy these bad boys first, because then the money starts to float in and then you can buy armour, rather than scrimp together to buy armour slowly. Just kind of live with what you got for a little bit. Remember, we've got 7,000 left, so I should be able to buy a fair few tings.
Weapons of the finest grade. Those chests are Peruso, good people.
What a lady.
I saw that.
Must be up to
What's the matter with you?
Right, I'm running away. I think he's alright if I just run. Right, as we stream here live, for the benefit of the people watching the VODs, we are in our Sunday. So what, in the chats, what have you guys been up to this Sunday? What have you been dedicating your lives to today? Like I said, I have been watching Olympics. That is about it.
The quality of our stitching is legendary. Here you know you're getting
Right, sneak around here.
You should
Sorry,
spend
my
more
friend.
time in God's house.
Sneak over here. Trying to purchase. An apothecary, but where is he? Up here? There he is.
Peculiar man.
I have ground mollusk and foxroot decoction here. Great for two.
Just mopping up these shops. And then we will head over to do this viewpoint. What do you want to do? Do you want to do the Christina missions, or do you want to save that as like a little treat? Do you think we've earned our Christina story yet? Or would you rather wait until maybe we've mopped up the 2 other factions first? And maybe that can be our reward. You know what I mean? Delaying any gratification we might get. Or would you rather just, you know, eat the whole pie now? Bit of lore. What happened to Christina? All we've seen of Ezio and Christina is him knocking down a, not tapping at a window, getting his afternoon. Well, it was in the evening, wasn't he? He stayed over, and then he had to escape from the attentions of her father. And that was his girl to a certain extent, but that's all we knew. Was it just a bit of a booty call, or was it something more serious? We don't know, but this will tell us a bit more. Okay, right. Let us buy this tunnel entrance and then do that viewpoint.
Vi prego, messere.
So Kieran's mostly been cleaning up the house and chilling out, but going to a kickboxing in 30 minutes. But in Arnold's voice, I'll be back. I'll be back. How's your Sunday been? Well, very good. Very chill. Cole is doing some work from home. A few videos for a news channel I work for. I work at Monday News. Excellent. Cole is talking about the women of his life. Yeah, I was kind of talking about when he was a 17-year-old boy, when he was a young, oblivious boy in Florence, kicking with his mates, rubbing up against the patsies every now and then, just loving life. And Christina was his girl then. But yes, he gets... Well, he could have got Rosa. That was a tragic tale presented to us, reminded to us by someone. Can't remember who. Ah, the Pantheon, yes. We can buy these landmarks. They're very expensive, so we need to work towards those. So we'll get those last. As I remember, this is not easy to get up. So I might wait for this one. Or is it easy? As I remember, it's best to come around here where you can grab a way up. No. Maybe this building will help. Or is this? Yes. Now we're up. Okay, so I think it might be a bit simpler than I thought. Got a flag over yonder, but I'm going to leave off the flags. That was very easy. I remember having trouble with that. I don't know why. Maybe because I was trying to scale places I just couldn't scale. Excuse me. Okay. So, we've got that one. What would you like to do then? Memory or Christina? And place your votes now. We've got another Borgia viewpoint over there and over there. They're not some of them aren't easy. There are people that can escape fairly easily. There's lots of fortified fellows you've got to contend with. Okay, no one cares. So I think I'm going to attempt this and then come down to the memory. The chief text says Christina. Kieran says memory. You've got time to decide, folks. You have time. I'm going to go and do this Borgia Tower. So, you mentioned being with Rosa.
Hey.
Now, Rosa is the young thief, isn't she? The one with the voice actor that died, is that right? So does that happen canonically, that he gets with her? Is it in the book? Because it's not in the game, is it? Forgive me for not knowing. Right. A bit of elevation will be alright, but I think he might be locked inside. Somehow we need to get in. He is in there. Right, what have we got? Not any smoke bombs, that's for sure. Right, we're in. People can't see. If we drop down like that,
Get away from here!
he's behind them. Will I be able to just run in there and get him?
Hold him, man!
No. Where's he gone? Is he running away? Beast. He is.
Stop him, ragazzi! You will die for opposing the Borgia! I see him!
Damn it! How are we going to do that? Probably the smoke bombs. Let's get out of here. That's not the way to do that. Right, I think this river might come too soon. See you later, boys. See ya, boys. escape via river. That is awesome. We have. Okay. And Mr. D says, when does the story of San Andreas drop? It's our regular question on every stream. Not sure is the answer to that. Just finishing off, getting a few ducks in a row, so it'll be a little while yet. Cole says, yeah, he was the one who dumped her for the allure of Mario Auditore. Don't understand that. Nicky says, as far as I understand it, it must have been thought for him to get together with Rosa sometimes during Brotherhood, but as a voice actor died, they didn't bring it back at all. El Kiki says, see if there are factions outside for that Borgia tower. Yeah, that's a very good idea. Very good idea indeed. So Nicky Sam says, over the years, Ezio maintained a close, intimate friendship with Rosa, and the two were often seen flirting on each other's company. So we saw a bit of that. This could be seen in one such occasion when Rosa woke Ezio in his sleeping quarters and challenged him to a race before kissing him passionately upon the Venice rooftops. So this is in the book. In Renaissance, Ezio and Rosa clearly had an intimate relationship, constantly flirting and kissing. Some passages also implied a sexual relationship. Yeah, okay. I've not read that for a wee while. So Rosa's voice actor perished, sadly. So they didn't want to replace him. Replace her. Okay, we're going to go down to the memory. So this will either be La Volpe or the Madam in the Rosa in Fiore.
Which way did he go? Gone then. Oh well.
So this one is the Rosa and Fiore. So we've got a lazy madam that's running it into the ground. It's not as profitable or the place to be as it used to be, and some people aren't happy about that, so let's see if we can remedy that.
Welcome to the Rosa in Fiore, stranger.
Salve. Would you be kind enough to call the owner for me?
Madonna Solari is not in.
Do you know where she is?
Aiuto!
Aiuto! Madonna Solari!
Oh, Lucia! We thought you were gone for good.
The men took us on a ship. They released me, but she...
Who took you on a ship?
Slave traders, Messere, near Isola Tiberina. They want coin in exchange for her life.
I will get her back.
Now, we are going to meet a faction here. We don't meet very often in the game, but it's an interesting one. The I think it's the Cento Ocche. 100 Eyes, I believe. And I think they are basically a hired criminal faction that's hired by the Borgia. And it's interesting, we don't come across them very often, but it seems they seem like an interesting faction to know more about. I believe we get a database. Right, we can attack that Borgia tower again, and I'll do what El Kiki suggested and have a good look around for people to take us through or run interference. Now, we don't want to touch the water, so we'll use a bridge where we can.
I am thinking of appealing to the doctor.
Spare a thought for others, you might even.
So meet the slave traders to pay the ransom. They are just over this side. Still got to go through the city a little bit. This bridge will be alright. We can still pickpocket if we want. Poor people of Rome. Sparrow says the Cento Occe are a rival thief gang, and they appear in some of La Volpe's side missions.
I am through.
So, the madam has been kidnapped. They want some ransom. The Borgia Tower right next door to them, which we don't want to clash with it. Not touched any water. Okay. Let's try our dagger out. So that, I think, is a bit more of a straightforward Borgia captain. Get a bit of elevation and drop down onto him, I think. Anyway, here are the Cento Occe. So, what are they dressed in? Oh dear. So you want to fight with us, do you? Alright, I'm going to touch the water in a minute. I'm not careful. That won't be fun. So I'll just absolutely ruin these guys here. Just ruin them. The Borgia captain. Ooh, beast. You beast. Meet the slave traders to pay the ransom. So they look a little bit like thieves, but they've got sort of green hats and waistcoats on, and they've got some kind of curious sort of knee pad things going on. And it looks like they're going through a very own pandemic, because they've got PPE going on their faces. It's more like a highwayman's kerchief thing going on. But anyway.
Are you here for the whore?
Are you dating me?
I have your money. Let her go.
No! Take it up with Cesare!
Okay, I don't want to get in the water. That was textbook. I completed a challenge at the same time. So they killed the poor woman. They weren't going to take it at all. Let's read about the courtesans. So Kieran Allen says your voice audio is down a tad in combat. Okay, I've turned up the mic. I realised it was down a decibel. I've turned down the game audio a decibel. Let me know if that's okay. Maybe the mic needs to be close to my face. Keep me abreast of that situation. El Kiki says use Deadeye. Yeah, I wish I could. Okay. Prostitution was one of the most popular occupations for Renaissance women whose only other option in most cases was staying with their families or living in a convent. Italian society supported prostitution, and many brothels were regulated by the government. At the end of the 15th century, cities started to pass laws against prostitution, forcing courtesans to wear specific outfits and separating them from respected society. Okay, let's see what people have got on them. Poisons, knives. I can't rifle through the madam's regalia. But the Cento Occe have some interesting things on them. Cardinal's die. Nicky Sam says the Cento Occi, 100 Eyes, were an organised gang of thieves and bandits operating the streets of Rome during the early 16th century, hired by Cesare Borgia to enforce his will. The Cento Occi was principally led by Lanz. Okay, let us head back. We could do that Borgia while we're there, but let's. I think the girls at the Rosa need to be informed of what's gone on here. Their boss, I don't think they were necessarily happy with as a boss, but they don't want to see any harm come to her. We've got to let them know what's going on. So the Rosa is going to be in a bit of flux, because although maybe she wasn't the best of managers, they don't have anyone on the tiller now. Got to have a firm hand on the tiller at a brothel. This is a nice little way through I found here.
Cesare Borgia has also awarded much reclaimed land to those of his valiant men who choose to remain. Don't miss your chance.
So Sparrow says, Lanz is my favourite Assassin's Creed character. I've never heard of him in my life. Who's Lanz? Can't be your favourite character. Actually, one of my favourites, and I can't remember his name at all, my favourite antagonists is one that appears very quickly in Cappadocia. I think that's how you pronounce it. In Revelations. And I can't remember his name. But he's a very, very interesting character. Looks quite... He's got sort of a mask type helmet on. Looks pretty fierce. And he's one of the scariest characters, and I think he features more in the multiplayer element of the game, which hell yeah, we'll buy that. Which features yeah, with the multiplayer, which I've never played and never will. I imagine the server's closed down now for that. Are the servers open for multiplayer in Assassin's Creed 3 and things like that? I think Unity is still, the server's still open. Okay, so in my story video, which you can find linked down below of Brotherhood, I make the most amazing joke. And again, I can't say it verbatim because I've forgotten, but something like, and he arrives back to the Rosa to see two of the people you'd never ever like to see in a brothel. And then Ezio goes,
Mother? Sister?
Ezio,
and it's funny.
Sir Machiavelli said that you might be here.
What are you doing in Roma? Has Firenze been attacked?
No, or rather, I do not know. We did not go to Firenze.
Why?
Ezio, we want to help.
I was trying to help you by sending you to Firenze.
Where is Madonna Solari?
She's dead.
Merda. What now? Will we have to close?
You cannot close. I need your help.
Messere, without someone who can run things, we're finished.
I'll do it.
You do not belong here, Claudia.
This is where they fall
I know
out,
how
isn't
to
it?
run a business. I ran Uncle Mario's for years.
This is different.
What alternative do you have, Ezio?
You do this, Claudia, and you are on your own.
I've been on my own for 20 years.
Fine. I intend to repair the brothel. This place is a real mess, and I want your courtesans to find Caterina Sforza.
You can count on us.
Yeah, they're a bit frosty now. And they've been frosty for a while, I think, because Claudia... So talk to the architect to renovate the Rosa. We need 2,500 florins, which we've got, which is fine. They've been frosty for a while. We learnt from that lady that we met in Monteriggioni that we flirted with that he never comes back to see her, hardly. And I think she's taken for granted. I think she thinks she can offer more, and this is her way of saying, look, I can do this. But he doesn't think it's a suitable place for the female members of his family, which is fair enough. I'm not sure I would be completely happy if my sister put her hand up and said, I'll run the brothel. I'd go, really? You really want to run it? Okay. But I feel a bit weird about it. Talk to the architect, renovate the Rosa with the 2.5 taken from the slave traders, so we do have some. Okay.
Grazie. Come again, please.
Welcome to the Rosa in Fiore. As you can see, the most popular brothel in Roma.
My money went well invested.
Here, I keep a list of the skills taught to my girls.
You're not teaching them much.
Think you could do better?
Nessun problema.
Ezio, the Borgia make it difficult for Claudia's girls. There are several things you could do that would aid them.
I will keep that in mind. Anything else?
No. Ezio,
Did you find Caterina?
we are working on it.
Bene. Come to see me at Isola Tiberina with her location.
Okay, I kind of missed that. She's got a task to do. Can't they all of the trifecta of factions have a task to do in a bit of homework. One has to source the apple, the other has to source Cesare, another has to weaken someone else, and I can't remember. But we'll have I'm sure we'll have a recap when they all come together, because they come back and report when we get to meet them all at the assassin headquarters. Okay, going back to the Cente Occe then. So they closely rivaled the thieves of La Volpe. This is Nicky's fact-finding. Rivaled the thieves of La Volpe's own guild between 1500 and 1503. La Volpe's guild also received help from Ezio, who aided them in several encounters. Now, this is about lands, 1480 to 1503, so he was only 23. Was the leader of a Rome-based gang of bandits and thieves. Shortly after being discovered robbing a Borgia carriage, he began working for the Templars. Okay, so we might meet him later in some kind of, like you say, side mission for the Volpe. So going back above that, the Revelations antagonist, briefly, was an antagonist, is Sekulu. That makes sense. And he was in league with one of the main Templars, which I also can't remember, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, thank you, Nikki. Sripad says Ezio really just gets around with all the women. So maybe that was his thing. Maybe he thought, oh, yes, so I'm going to get this faction of courtesans. So, after a long day's work, I can come here and enjoy the courtesans for the pleasure they offer. Now, I think he just feels a bit weird now that his sister's going to be here, and she'll know exactly who he's been around with. So I think he just comes back for a bit of comfort. He's highly sexed, is Ezio, is what we all know. You know, he runs around with a lot of testosterone, a lot of killing, a lot of bloodlust, and then so that kind of energy needs to be put somewhere. So some of his florins go towards that. Yes, so we've got some skills that Claudia's teaching some prostitutes. So let's have a little look at that. Corzan sent in groups to distract. We can do that. Enemies evaded using the crowd and other hide spots. Okay, so this is something we can do without courtesans. Enemy stations at guard post kills using the crossbow. Not going to get that yet. We want to get some money in. Horses belonging to guards commandeered without killing the rider. Dead bodies hidden in wells or haystacks. Guards poisoned. Guards killed. Smoke bomb. Guards assassinated from behind. That'll be easy, won't it? Guards assassinated from blend spots. Less easy. Okay. Evening Samay. Sripad says, I don't understand how he gets real frosty with Claudia, considering Ezio is really a family man. He is a family man, but he doesn't really want his family mixing with the prostitutes. I think he's embarrassed. I think that's the thing. He's embarrassed about it. What other people think. Imagine that. Imagine shaping your life on what other people think. Everyone does it. One of the most pointless things, isn't it? Who cares what people think? Who cares? Right, I think we deserve... No, we don't. We don't deserve it yet. We need to go and see La Volpe. He's all the way down here. He's quite tucked away. So him and Machiavelli, they're not getting on at the moment. We need to find out why. There's a very amusing drunk here. Let's have a listen to him.
Well, I am. Coming back when I feel like. Not which she feel like. Oh, no. Down to the river. Only in the boat, he said.
He's going, I'm coming back when I feel like it. That was funny. Right, across the bridge, and on we go.
Hey, what was that on? And businesses throughout the area will occur nightly to ensure the safety of all.
Right, I've got my sight set on this viewpoint. What do you want? Ah, it's the Cento Occe. Come back for more. I think we interrupted them fighting with the Borgia soldiers.
Whatever this is about, leave me out of it, please!
Visiting! I don't know what's going on!
Just leave me alone, I swear! Somehow
Okay, we've got a good big window there before we get interrupted to hidden blade them, which is good. Okay, so somehow we've got to get up there. I think it exists on that building there. Now, this will be the site of a party later on, which is interesting. Attended by the Pope, attended by Cesare. So thank you, Nikki. What we're talking about, they each have a task. Bartolomeo is looking for Cesare, the thieves are looking for the apple, and the courtesans are looking for Caterina. So each of them has a bit of homework. From Ezio, he is not the leader, is he? He's not the mentor yet of the Italian assassins. Machiavelli is, if I'm not mistaken, but he's listened to, isn't he? He's very much in charge of plans and things. Okay. Right. Up there somewhere is our next task. How's my audio, by the way? Am I still too low on the mic, or is it all singing and dancing? Let me know. Going into an area that is needing some synchronization. We have a Borgia Tower here. Let's have a little go at it. Well, I've got some courtesans here, that's good. So let's take those girls in.
I see why they fear you.
And see what we see. I want me a Borgia captain. I need me a Borgia captain. Trouble is, as soon as we encounter some vigilantes there as well.
The sober ones, anyway.
Okay, how do we get in here to get him? Let us.
I saw another procession go by air.
Let's go down here.
I'm thinking of joining the
We want to find, without bumping into too many people, we want to get right near him beforehand. There he is there. Okay. Now, we're going to struggle. We're going to struggle with this. I think I'm going to ditch these girls. And I'm going to make my way to the other side and get some elevation to take them out. I think that's our in. in trouble here. Just got there in time to silence him. Now I'm wondering, do we need to even do the Borgia Tower to synchronise? Not that I'm not going to do the Borgia Tower, but can we synchronise? Right. Right, this is our inn then. There he is, there he is, there he is. Boom! What about that? Ignite the tower. Don't you dare shoot at me. The captain has been got. You should all disband. So so I was just wondering whether we could synchronise, not burn the tower. As in, not you beast. No, I don't think that this is going to work right. Where are you? Where are you? You're mine.
Eccolo! Hurry, get him!
You're mine.
There! After
Right.
him!
This is where we fight. Up here. This is our battleground.
Yes,
Come to me.
I see. Go! Go!
Oh, I love just taking the shoulder blade off. Absolutely. His just arm is on by my flap of skin right now. So yes, grab him and throw him off. Well, yeah, keep reminding me of that. It's not something I gravitate towards, but that is obviously a clinical way of doing it. Burn, baby, burn, burn, ignite the tower. Gonna dive off, gonna do it for hours. Swan dive. Leap feeder. Smash. Okay, that's good. Borgia influence has eliminated the area, so while we're here, we've got £3,500 florins. So let's rejuvenate as much as one can. But before we do any of that, I want to see if there is a bank, because there is a bank, but all the way over here. That's upsetting. Right, we'll wait for that then. Cole says, I recommend not using your money. You're going to need the money when Leonardo appears.
Fresh cut leeches. Who requires bleeding?
So, Kiki, believe it or not, that's a little bit of a spoiler for me. Not to worry. I think I know what you mean, but the Odyssey story, I'm not too... Even though I've played it loads, I've not analysed the story. And I always kind of skip through it. So I'm not completely well versed on Odyssey. But I think I know the gist. I think I know what you mean. Cole says so Leonardo recreates your gear back. Now, is that when you do the war missions for him? Let's grab this tunnel entrance. We're still a fair way from the memory sink. Words. Have I got any florins? Yes. Come on, son. There you go.
Here?
Have all that. That's a ton. You enjoy that? Purchase what you need. You know, buy a drink. Don't care. That's for you. Spend it on what you want. Cole said, I hated Odyssey. I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. From a gameplay perspective. Blew my little noggin off. And I've played it. Hundreds of hours of it. I've replayed it so many times. I absolutely adore it. I'm not taking anything to do with the story into account with this, obviously. Right, let's head down to this memory start then. We've also got a layer of Romulus. We've got another Borgia Tower. We've got Copernicus. And we've also got... the other DLC as well. I think we'll wait to do Copernicus. I don't know if there's an opportune moment synchronistically, chronologically to do Copernicus. I don't know where it sits in terms of what is it best to do it in between certain sequences. But anyway, it's a nice little DLC. So Elkie doesn't like Odyssey because unrealistic for the lore. It's fair enough. If it tweaks your enjoyment of that is you know. So I might, when I am trying to make it fit in with all the other videos I've made, when I eventually get to it, I may come across that same dislike. Trying to crowbar in certain bits of lore that don't fit. I don't know what those are yet, but I have heard that purists, old-time fans, don't love it. Yeah, I like the world of Valhalla, Sparrow. I did enjoy the world of Valhalla. I enjoyed less the combat, but I'm still looking forward to playing it again. Okay, we have sorted out the mercenaries. We've sorted out the courtesans. Bartolomeo is looking for the French captain. And Pantasilea is. Claudia is kicking the roses into touch, the Rosa and Fiore into touch. Now La Volpe, he has beef with Machiavelli. We don't know why. No one's heard from the thieves in a long time. We need to find out what's going on here.
Ezio.
La Volpe, I'm surprised to see you.
And why have you appeared at my door? Wait, I know the answer.
You always do.
You want to put my spies to work?
Then join me.
In aiding Machiavelli? No, thank you. That man is a traitor to our order.
A serious allegation coming from a thief. What is your proof?
He was an ambassador to the papal court and traveled as a personal guest of Cesare himself. I also know he abandoned you right before the villa attack.
Machiavelli may not please all tastes, but he is an assassin, not a traitor.
I am not convinced. He is meeting someone in the Trastevere right now. Care to accompany me?
I will follow.
So he's vehemently protecting Machiavelli. And even though, as we mentioned in the last episode, there was a hint of him, you know, a few sort of raised question marks. So we've got to spy on Machiavelli with La Volpe and persuade La Volpe to rejoin the Brotherhood. So he's actually left the Brotherhood, officially, by the looks of it. Or maybe it's just rejoin them, as in just get back in with them. Maybe he's always been part of the Brotherhood, but he's just removed himself. So do not be detected while reducing notoriety. Remain undetected until rejoining La Volpe at the Thieves' Guild. Okay, La Volte Adamentata. Right, La Volpe's in position. We're a way off, though. Yeah, we're all the way back over here. So Sparrow likes to think that the Desmond Saga is the only real AC story. Everything else is just there, you know, because Ubisoft likes money. Well, they're a publicly traded company, Ubisoft. They have shareholders to... That's the trouble with publicly traded companies. They've got to answer to their shareholders in the short term, every quarter. They've got to prove they're doing stuff. They can't build... with quality on their proof of concept. They've just got to shell out, make more money and more money and more money and more money. And that's why our economy is just... The capitalist economy is so flawed. We can't produce quality. I don't love Elon Musk's politics, but I love his attitude to creating things. He creates things for moments that he'll never enjoy. He's planting trees he'll never stand under, and Google do it to a certain extent. Going back to Ubisoft's share price, they are right down in the doldrums at the moment. I'm thinking of investing in them because I think their Assassin's Creed plan, even though it might be baked into the price a little bit, I think it will do well. So I think there's an upside of 40 or 50% to be had on that share in the next 18 months. So I'm thinking seriously about buying a bit of it. Okay.
What do you make of that?
Gotta help the boy.
My son Claudio has been injured!
They are going to shoot him.
I will kill these. Go! Get the others!
Right, kill the archers before the thief dies. Oh dear.
My Castro!
I'm absolutely lost as to where I am. Here we go. Oh, with the Volpe out the way. There's one more up here. Got it.
Quick, hide from the guards.
I cannot. They are going to kill me.
Pay attention, do what I do. On me.
Okay. Blend with the crowd to get to the Volpe without being noticed. He's over here. Let's head round this way. I can't see. I'm looking at the mini-map looking for red dudes. There's one there. Don't know if this is the way or not. This is a way. Is it a good way? There's lots of people here to blend with, so we'll do that.
Oh, my stomach.
Okay, now we can hand off to these guys here.
Have I seen that man before?
Here we go.
Andiamo.
Claudio! Molte grazie, messere.
Keep out of sight for a while. Desi?
The guards are looking for you.
I see they have posters up.
Then rip them down. You can pay the heralds a few florins to silence them.
Or I can eliminate witnesses.
You know how to disappear.
We do know how to disappear. Nikki says that Ezio only gains the notoriety meter after completing this. Okay, well let's complete it then. It's not a mechanic that I particularly enjoy, I have to say.
What's he doing?
I'm not going to ignore the shimmer, the chest. Not at this stage of the proceedings. Right, there's another poster over here, but there is also the golden snitch of notoriety, which is this gentleman here. He's the golden snitch of the notoriety meter. You get him, you've won. I think. Boom.
I can't die! I'm beautiful!
Right, so we've moved that notoriety, and now we've got to go back and see the Volpe. Just catching up with some of the chat here. Brock asked a while back, are you going to be playing Outlaws? I think I might do. It's pretty fun. Just to walk around the market areas of Tatooine. That'd be a thrill. I'm not sure I want to pay $70 for it. Yeah, maybe I do. I really like Star Wars. It's not the lore. I'm not so familiar with the lore. I wanted to start a Star Wars channel just to, you know, get familiar with the lore and make some nice videos about it. But the Assassin's Creed community is a joy in comparison. Well, it's always a joy anyway, but the Star Wars community is a toxic bunch of gits. We can open this up. Yeah, I enjoy Star Wars very, very much. Absolutely loved most of the... Liked all of them, loved most of the spin-offs, the series spin-offs. My favourite being Andor. Andor doesn't need to be a Star Wars game. It's just a beautiful dystopian rebellion story. It's absolutely fantastic. That episode in the prison, or episode and a half in the prison, was electric. Yeah, I love Star Wars. Okay, we know about the Volpe.
What a night this has been.
Volpe, listen to me. I know what we saw, but you have nothing to fear from Machiavelli. I am sure of it.
I have you to thank for saving Claudio's life. If you believe Machiavelli remains loyal to the Order, I trust you.
So, what of the thieves?
We had plans to repair this old building, but now that you and I are working together, I would like to know what you think.
We need to make sure the Borgias stay away. Perhaps it could look like an inn.
Yes. I like that idea.
Then I will make it so.
Okay. Talk to the architect to renovate. Yeah, I'd love to do some story videos on the Star Wars video game stories. But you kind of need, I'd love to know all about the lore as well, and then weave it into it. I think that would be a very vast undertaking. Lore is particularly, I mean, Assassin's Creed lore is deep, but Star Wars is something else. Alkiki says, Anakin Vader is one of my fave characters. I hope this wasn't a spoiler. No, that's not a spoiler. And you can spoil whatever you want outside of AC. And you can even spoil AC. I'm not going to tell you that.
The inn looks perfect. No one will ever suspect its real purpose.
The guild will be run from here.
I spoiled it for Sparrow.
Visit me whenever you like. There might be objectives to pursue that will help our cause in the city.
I see you thieves compete against each other.
You can participate if you wish. Perhaps you will show them a thing or two. Ah, yes, I forgot. We also have gambling. It is a great source of income, especially since we ensure that the Borgia guards always lose.
One last thing. I need your spies to find the apple. It has been taken from me.
We are searching the city for it already.
Molto bene. Come to Isola Tiberina with your findings.
I shall.
It's also interesting that La Volpe knows about the loss of the apple, but Machiavelli doesn't. And considering they're not speaking, how would he have heard about it? A bit strange. I don't know what this is. I don't know if I've ever played it. But let's have a little bit of a pub gambling game. Can we get a drink? Is it that? Can we grab one? Barkeep? Flagon of whatever that is, please. Barkeep. Hello. He's just cleaning his glasses.
You feeling lucky, amigo?
Okay. Wow. Hazard. Game rules. Rolling the throw in 7 or 11 wins the game with a payout of 1. 1 to 2.2. Bloody hell. Rolling the throw 2, 3 and 12 loses the game and your stake. Roll anything else, the number thrown becomes the chance. Roll again for the chance roll. Chance roll. Rolling the chance wins the game with a payout that changes depending on what the chance is. Rolling the main 7 loses the game and your stake. Keep rolling the dice until the main or the chance comes up. Chance roll payouts 4 or 10, 5 or 9, 6 or 8. Didn't get any of that, but I'm just going to roll. 150 sounds good. What did I win? Got a 7. 1. Okay. Now I've got 330. Play again. Yeah, we may as well play with our stake again. Can't sit.
Sweet in the pot, amigo.
Okay, that's the chance now. 6. Don't understand this at all. So the winning roll is 6. The losing roll is 7. We can sweeten the pot. Let's put in our original stake. So if we lose this, we'll have only lost 150. And then we can go about our day. Eight. What does that mean? Roll again. So Cole says, essentially, specific numbers give specific stuff. Just throw the dice. No, we can. No, I'm not going to bet anymore. I don't need additional wager. The wager's the wager. Roll again. So we need a 6. Come on, the 6. Right, I'm going to walk away from this. Dice game lost. Rolled the main. Okay, so we're still in it. That was a side gubbins, right. No, I'm out. I don't want to play anymore. Limited joy from winning. Maximum displeasure from losing. So I'm going to walk away. So there's a few courtesans in here come down to earn for the thieves. Strypad says it's kind of funny. We don't pay money to rebuild La Volpe and Bartolomeo's place, but have to cop up 2,500 for Rosa and Fiore. That is a really good point. And not one I understand. Where do we do it? Just here? Eagle vision? No. Where is? Down there. That's where it is. No, this is... There we are. I thought I might drop without being able to grab on, but no. Okay, now plenty of things to buy. No, not plenty of things to buy. They're already open, but maybe we can pick up some money. We've got 7,500, so definitely withdrawing that.
On me, I have the sharpest claws of all.
Nothing else to buy over here. Okay. We have put to task the 3 factions that we can draw upon. Yeah, we'll go and buy these 3 things around here. So until they come up with answers, we are just going to have a play around. There's a Christina mission, there's Romulus missions. Going to leave the Copernicus mission alone at the moment, I think. I think we might do the Romulus mission. I shall use a horse and make our way down to the other end. Oh, I managed to call my horse. Oh, there's a thief mission as well. That might be interesting to do. Or is that just the icon of the Thieves Guild? Most likely. I'm gonna take a horse down here. get up there. Sparrow says that is a mission. Alright, we'll give it a go. Right, we're up to 3,500 every 20 minutes by our purchases. I'm buying this apothecary for art merchant. 3,800. No, that was in apothecary. Right, let's do this thieves mission. Right, I think it might be getting it straight from the horse's mouth, maybe? No, not the Volpe. Let's have a little squiz at the objectives, the faction objectives. Thieves' Scent, that's easy. Sprint uninterrupted for 300 meters. Okay. It's probably hard. Well, if we do it out in the country, it might be fairly easy. Jump from a horse to a beam 20 times. Leaps of Faith, which we'll do willy-nilly. A dive from a height of 25 meters. So a dive into a water. So that should be straightforward. Pickpocket money. Glide with a parachute, which we've not got yet. Kill with ranged weapons. Guards assassinated from a beam. So Cole says, sprint for 300, make a circle of the Colosseum. Says, yeah, pretty much. Just the only thing is to avoid people.
You have need of my assistance.
The thieves in Roma are young, skilled but young, prone to rivalries.
Another gang.
The Centocchi, Cesare Borgia's bootlickers. They cause us significant trouble.
Where can I find them?
My thieves will show you.
Okay. New thief assignments unlocked. View the map to locate them. I see. So that was the same as what happened with Pantazalea. I thought she was giving us a mission. She's not. She's just giving us the notion that they're out there to be had. Right. So as a crow flies, let us see what we can undertake. We have a lair of Romulus. Paramide Cestia. So is that something we've got to unlock for the architect? I'm wondering. Well, that's right near us. Let's try it. I'm worried that that lock means it's not available to us, but I don't think so. Might as well get a horse when we're out here. Any horses? Horses, anyone? Hijack that, please. Not very. It's not very assassin, that is it? It's a bit cruel. I think we've got to go round here. Yeah, back where I started. I don't know how to get there. Maybe that's something we need to get later. Colour me confused. So what we do around here?
Have you lost your mind? Be gone from here.
Okay, well, we'll ignore that for a second. that's a part of the city we can't access yet. Or just spin round here. There it is. Okay, the Pyramid Cestia. This giant tomb was built in 1812 BC for Caius Cestus, who was both a magistrate and member of the Roman religious corporation known as Septemviri Epilonum, which was in charge of creating religious feasts for the gods and distributing swag during parties. During the construction of the Aurelian walls between 271 and 275, the pyramid was built in the bulwark, forming a triangular bastion in an effort to cut costs on the snowballing wall project. Nikki, head of the game on this. The Pyramid Cestia, fact here, or Pyramid of Cestia, is a landmark in Rome. It's concealed entrance for the lair of Romulus. Built between... There we are, we just read that. Religious feasts. The pyramid was a brick-faced concrete covered with slabs of white marble standing on a travertine foundation measuring 100 Roman feet. Okay, let's go and enjoy this then. Ooh, that's creepy. Okay, this has a timer aspect, which I'm not bothered about. Wolves Among the Dead. Complete within 8 minutes. Locate the follower's lair. Let's just... There's lots of chests about the place, so let's enjoy those. Now, I think the rule of doing this quickly is following the... Ooh. Following the torches. Each pathway with a torch leads you there quickly. I think that's how it works. But like I said, we're not too bothered about time just yet. Lots of catacombs, lots of dudes. Just laying on shelves without any coffins or anything. George Gallagher, Welsh. Hi Wolf, wanted to pop in as I won't be able to the next few days as I'm on holiday in Istanbul. We'll have a lovely time, George. Bring me back some Turkish delight. Got those two. Let's get back on the golden path. So Pessy says, why don't you play on Xbox or Series or PC for 60 FPS? Tell you what, if you go down into my into the description, Pessy, you'll see PayPal. If you drop $20 in there, I will buy it for Xbox and I'll play it for you. How's about that? Do you want to do that? I can see it's bugging you, and I don't want it to bug you at all. I want you to have the best experience possible. So head down to PayPal and drop me $20 and I'll get that sorted for you, Pezzy. I don't know if I'll be able to cross the saves over. I might have to spend a bit of time catching up, but I'll do that for you. There was a wolf, a follower of Romulus running away there. God, that could have been scary. Now. Yeah, just 30 FPS for PlayStation. But that's what we've got. That's what I own. I've platinumed both of AC2 and Brotherhood. But I didn't platinum Revelations. I think it wants to go down there, but I'm just going to check in here, see if there's anything glistening, unless there is. What's down there? More bodies. This isn't the end, is it? Right, locate. Now, can we dive down there? Yeah, I haven't had the 1 minute timer yet, but let's grab this. I think it wants us to go up there. Does it? It's showing us there's a flag to be had. Right, I can't get up there. Why can't I get up there? Here we go. See box over there, look. Yeah, so there's no way you could grab these boxes otherwise if you were searching for the timer, searching for that time, and it gives you some resources. You might be able to purchase things from vendors later. I think they're called shop requests or something. fulfilling those shop requests gets you weapons, I believe, or maybe certain bits of armor. Nikki says, is it because you're trying to beat it that you're ignoring my very interesting trivia about this mission? I'm not. Sometimes I don't read all of those, Nikki. I think they're useful for the chat though. So keep doing those. Sometimes I don't read them. But yes, I am trying to focus on the mission. I'll have a little look after. Right. So we've got to go around here, do we? Yes, Fan Albert says we enjoy them, Nikki. I enjoy them too.
Perfect.
That's our way up.
Route up if I fall.
Right, up this cross we go. Is it a cross indeed? Yes, it is. And I think that is the end. No, a few more corridors yet. It's sprawling, this particular lair. Back on ourselves here. Follow the lamps. Oh, it looks a sad case. Both of those guys do. No, it's not the end at all. I remember this bit. This is quite tricky to do if you're in a rush.
What must we do to this trespasser?
Do not listen! Only the Borgia speak through him, not your god!
Romulus said that the justice must
Right. Let me pause here then. I'm not going to make the time, but Nikki's mentioned that it's quite pertinent to the lore, so let's have a look. The path through the maze, like catacombs, was marked by torches, wherein the flames blew in the appropriate direction, along with the arrows on the walls, which could be seen through the eagle vision. Wow. Okay, so I didn't use eagle vision at all. While the torches led the way to the Romulus scrolls, poorly lit tunnels often led to chamber containing treasure. Yes, we've discovered that. If Ezio used eagle vision near the entrance to the basilica, two drawings could be seen on the floor, which matched others drawn by Subject 16 in the Abstergo laboratory. That's interesting. So, he's been in here. Now, is this the basilica? I don't know. No, that's very interesting. Very interesting one. Very interesting one indeed. Right, that's not the way. That's not the way up. Where is the way? Start here.
Death comes for you now!
Right, we'll snake round. Oh, you beast. So these followers of Romulus, they're doing work for the Pope, aren't they? Not Cesare. We'll come all the way. So we could have just hopped back there. That's a waste of time, wasn't it? We're going all the way around.
I'm losing him.
Oh, we all lost there.
I've lost sight.
Right, come up here. This is where we're going to fight.
Your death will not be swift or easy.
This is where we're going to fight, just up here.
Clear the way. Down. Why do I think all that?
Right. Looks like I might have to pull away to come back. Let's look at this over here. We're definitely up a level, and yes, that allows us to come around to here.
There, which way? There.
Right, come on. No.
It's getting clear.
They do these little grunts, don't they? It's quite impressive.
I've got the rat. There. There. On him. Where did he? There.
There we go. I remember to throw him. Right, again, where do we go? Come up here, maybe we need to try the other side. There we are. Hang on, is that we... No, this is not where we came in. We need to go this way. This is sprawling. Absolutely sprawling. I've reached the checkpoint and here we are. We made it. Woo! Okay, we're going to pick all this stuff up. So the leaders of the sect were paid by the Borgia to manipulate the followers into doing their bidding, but would often do so through carefully scripted sermons and evocations of their god. Right. Okay, well, here's the lair. Are there other chests? There are. So within this treasured room, there's some glorious paintings, artifacts, urns, chests, drawings, maps, busts of leaders gone by, civilizations gone by, an eternally burning... gorgeous, like, fire pit. What do you call these? There's a beautiful name for them, isn't there? I can't remember what you call them. Another scroll of Romulus. Ooh. Now, did we read the other one? If not, we're going to go and read it. I've dropped to my knees, breath catching in my throat as I try to grasp the spectacle before me. The same cavern has haunted my dreams. I've spent countless nights exploring it in my sleep. I was compelled to find it. I've decided it is here. that we will hold council. Here we will plot the downfall of our enemy, our friend, our dictator Perpetuo. 40 of us, each a senator, each a liberator. Cassius has tasked me with a plan, though I do not yet have one in mind. So this is the plan to take down Julius Caesar, the dictator Perpetuo, the permanent dictator. Et tu, Brute. Okay, one more to go. It's an assassination we see in Origins, I believe. Is that right? Long time since I played it. Didn't complete it in 8 minutes. Out we come, Aventino. Right, folks, this is going to be a short stream today. I'm feeling the exertions of the day now, so we will return with this Assassin's Creed on Wednesday, all being well. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'll try and fit in a stream in the afternoon from 2 p.m. And starting tomorrow, I'm going to take on Vice City for a couple of days and then come back to Brotherhood. And then coming back to Brotherhood, we will carry on, meet up with our factions, see what they've discovered. We've got plenty of other things to be getting on with as well. This map to clear, things to invest in, things to buy, Christina to understand, and lots of things like that. So thanks so much for joining me. I know it's not usually a stream of this length, but that's all I've got in me today. But thanks so much, folks. I shall see you guys on the next one. Take care.